Shalom. Call hello Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Salakia, Shalom and salutations and double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the elder bishops, the elders, the prophets, and the teachers, and the evangelists of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the speckled bird, confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. And Salaki, please forgive me, man. I seen this on Pinterest, and it was excellent because it made me start thinking about specific scriptures, and getting some precepts for those scriptures as well. But I got thrown off. I didn't jump right into it like I wanted to. I started watching Sinners for the first time, and it just threw me off because as I'm watching this, it's a spiritual movie, but at the same time, it's a interesting movie. Interesting, very interesting. So, without further ado, Slacky, let me get to it, and we're gonna speak on these scriptures. This is Revelations 19 and 20, and it reads, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles. The beast. Who's the beast? The beast is the system, the NATO system. It's pretty much the system. Salakia, man, I'm just the movies. But the false prophet, who's the false prophet? The false prophet is the Pope. And let me continue. That wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that had received the mark of the beast, and them that worshipped his image. These both were cast alive in a lake of fire, burning with brimstone. Now, what is this lake of fire burning with brimstone? This is the image that I have. But why is this image relevant? It's relevant because WW3 is going to take place. And when that happens, the Most High Spirit is going to be in those ICBM missiles. And he's going to guide those missiles so that they hit their targets. And this is the vision that you're going to see when Yahweh Shai allows these targets to be hit. And the elect, the hopeful elect is going to be, they're going to be looking down at what's going on. Revelation 16 and 2, and it reads, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped the image. Yes, that's going to be those ICBM missiles. Here's another precept, Job 10 and 14. If I sin, then thou mockest me, and thou wilt not acquit me from my iniquity. And this is what's about to happen. For those who take that MOTB, that C-hip, going to be destroyed. Salaki, and I apologize, man. I'm going to have to really just buckle down and take time to watch this movie. This is Daniel 7:11, and it reads, I beheld then because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake. I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning flame. What's that burning flame? That's those ICBM missiles hitting. Let's go back to Revelation. Revelation 20:10. And it reads, and the devil that deceived them was cast into the lake of fire and brimstone, where the beast and the false prophet are, and shall be tormented day and night forever and ever. So that that beast system, and for all that's joined with it, it's going to be tormented. They're going to burn in that lake of fire. Let's jump down to 14. And it reads, and death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. So this is why we do what we do, praying that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has mercy on us, that we don't be a part of that second death, because that second death is coming. And it's going to be a lot of Israelites, also a lot of Gentile nations. It's the day of the Lord. That's another subject to go into, but the day of the Lord is going to be darkness and death. And this is going to be that second death. This is Isaiah 66:24. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me, for their worm shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. And that's a prophecy that Isaiah was speaking from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, speak about what's going to happen in the last days. Wisdom of Solomon. They shall see him and despise him, but the Most High shall laugh them to scorn, and they shall hereafter be a vile carcass, and a reproach among the dead forevermore. Right? So let's get another scripture. And I guess the Spirit, I'm not guessing, but the Spirit was on me to speak about it because of the image I seen. 1 Corinthians 14:26. And it reads, how is it then, brethren, when ye come together, every one of you hath a psalm, hath a doctrine, hath a tongue, hath a revelation, hath an interpretation. Let all things be done unto edifying. And this is what I'm trying to do to the best of my ability, is to give you edification on what future prophecy is going to be, what's going to happen. And things are about to get real bad real soon, man. I know you think it's all good, but it's not. Things are about to heat up around here. Zechariah 12 and start at 9. And it reads, "And it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. And I will pour upon the house of David and upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem the spirit of grace and the supplications. And they shall look upon me whom they have pierced, and they shall mourn for him. As one mourneth for his only son, and shall be in bitterness for him, as one that is in bitterness for his firstborn. And in that day shall there be a great mourning in Jerusalem, as the mourning of Hadar, I can't pronounce that word, Hadarimmon in the valley of Megiddo, and the land shall mourn, every family apart. Salakia. And the land shall mourn, every family apart, the family of the house of David apart, and their wives apart, and the family of the house of Nathan apart, and their wives apart, and the family of the house of Levi apart, and their wives apart, and the family of Shammai apart, and their wives apart, and all the families that remain, every family apart, and their wives apart." Let's get Joel. Two and 28, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions. And also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit." And this is what's happening now. You can check out YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. What's the other one? I'm on that one. TikTok. You can check out all of these places, all these platforms, and you can. The Lord is pouring out His Spirit on all flesh, that they, whether they know it or not, they're speaking of the end times, and they're speaking of the times that we're coming into now. We're coming into bad times, and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is showing us that He's going to send His Son back soon, because prophecies are definitely coming to pass. Please forgive me, man. I'm a little slow right now. I shouldn't be looking at the movie. It's got my attention, but because it's spiritual, so I've never seen it before. I've passed on it, but it's all good. It's a precept. Revelation 19 and 10, and it reads, "And I fell at the feet to worship him, and he said unto me, See thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant, and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Let's see. Second Esdras. Second Esdras is definitely a heavy book on prophecy. Second Esdras 13 and 32, and it reads, And the time shall be when these things shall come to pass, and the signs shall happen, which I showed thee before. And then shall my son be declared, whom thou sawest as a man ascending. And this is what's going to be happening. This is what we're going to see. Let's get Matthew. Matthew 24 and 29. Immediately after the tribulation of those days shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heavens shall be shaken. And this is kind of what I'm, you know what I mean? Like, this is what you're going to see. This is, I mean, well, not what you're going to see, but Barak Zabi, part of the hopeful elect. But this is the image that is being shown right here. That's what made me get the image into, get some scriptures on this image. So, today was the inspiration of this image to do a lesson. Isaiah 13 and 10, and it reads, For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give her light, and the sun shall be darkened in his goings forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And this is the time that we're coming up on. It's approaching real soon. We're not going to go backwards. Let's see. Acts 2 and 20. The sun shall be, Salakia. The sun shall be, the sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and notable day of Yahweh come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be saved. And you have to be an Israelite. One more scripture, because it's getting late. One more scripture. Salakia, please bear with me, man. I truly apologize. I'm normally not this slow. This movie really got to me. I definitely have to take the time to watch it. So I got it on mute, but my eyes are still like. So last scripture. Revelation 6 and 12. And I beheld when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as the sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell unto the earth, as a figure tree casteth her untimely figs, when she is shaken of a mighty wind. And this is what's going to happen. So, it's just the image that I had. I mean, not the image that I had. It's just the pictures that I seen, and I decided to build a lesson around it. So please forgive me for the time of the procrastination. So I will rock this out. You edified with the lesson. I'm going to say, Kohalo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Shalom, salutations and double honors again to the elder apostles of Great Millstone on down, and shalom to the elect and the Barber Bull. Shalom.